ever wanted to go for a long ride and escape the hustle and bustle and noise of modern life? Well, I have, and that's why I've come here into the city. Not to take in some of the amazing things you can do in the CBD, but this is where I'm going to be transported to another world, and my chariot awaits. So what am I doing in the city? Well, pedal tours is one of those great ideas that takes all the hassle out of getting away for a while. Transport from the city to Satella Winery and back to the city is all taken care of. Once you are here, it's off to the glorious Swan Valley. I've lost track of the number of times I've driven through this valley and had things pointed out to me by passengers that I missed. So, an assault at bike pace means I won't miss a thing. Now, you might be wondering why a supreme athlete like me is getting a tuition on how to ride a bike. Well, it's simple. The bike of my choice usually sits in the gym and there's only 2 gears, hard and damn hard. This little baby has 21 gears to master, but I can promise you, if I can do it, anyone can. It's got all the mod cons, front brakes, back brakes, even got a bell. All it needs really is an air conditioner. It's time to hit the road. Unless you never graduated from training wheels, then there is nothing to fear from this trip. There is only one stretch of about 100 metres where you need to keep your eyes on the road and not on the scenery. The first part of the trip takes you along some of the less travelled side roads of the Great Northern Highway, but I don't know why they are less travelled. Now, this is the main hill on the trip. In fact, it's the only hill on the trip. And with 21 gears to choose from, to be honest, it's no hard work at all. Now, the beauty of climbing a hill is firstly, the view from the top, and secondly, going down the other side.
I think I found the air conditioning.
Like most of the countryside around Perth, the mood changes with the seasons. So no matter what time of the year you do one of the pedal tours, you are sure to be greeted by something different. Now, one of the great things about Cycle the Vineyards tours is that there's nothing set in stone. I mean, there's a start point and of course there's an end point, but in between, things are a little loose. If you see something of interest, like Bells Rapids here on the Avon, you can yell out to your tour guide Justin and say, "Hey mate, let's stop for 5 and check out the views." And to be honest, being in the off season, I'm a little tired. I could use the rest. It also gives me a chance to catch up with Justin and find out a little more about what's on offer. Now mate, apart from the magnificent views here at Bells Rapids, what does the average punter get for his money?
Well, of course we provide the bikes and the transport out to the valley, and after a small induction course we do a gentle bike ride around the valley, sample all the local produce, chocolates, cheeses when in season, and then we go back to a winery, have a winery lunch, and then do a wine tasting, and from there we can actually go on and do another wine tasting, and generally just have a pretty good time as a group.
Mate, well, we all know that I'm this super fit athlete and I've covered the tour quite well, but in all seriousness, who can take the tour?
Anyone can do the tour. We we'll accept people on the ride who are about ages of 12 upwards. We've had people up to the age of 70 go on our tours. The idea with pedal tours is to make sure that everyone's really comfortable. Our rides are not of a great length, they're over flat terrain, and we make sure that we fit you with the right size bicycle and give you a really comfortable, big, wide, heavy spring seat.
From some of Mother Nature's great creations to mankind's nectar of the gods, wine country. Think about all those calories that you have burnt off. Well, now you can just think about putting them all back on. The second half of the tour is all about indulgence. With over 50 wineries in the region to choose from, there is no shortage of options or trails to follow. But always rest assured that at the end of any pedal tour, there is something substantial waiting.